are Venom. Oh boy, man. If y'all haven't seen this, we have got an official image of Venom from CinemaCon. Now I'm probably going to end up having to change my thumbnail, but it's in the video. So, whoo, boy, does it look awesome, man. Whoo! And I've been, as y'all know, I've been very critical of this movie. Of just everything about it, you know, not being connected to the MCU and Spider-Man. But I have to say, he looks awesome. He looks really good. He looks like some of the fan art I've seen before. Of like the, you know, the thicker kind of skin. Teeth look on point. Tongue look on point. And guess what? I have a small clip from Twitter of some of the, you know, one of the people that was there and took a snippet of it. So guess what? I'm going to react to it. Now, it's not going to be on the screen because it's leaked and I'll get copyrighted for it. So I will, however, if you ask for it, email me at JurassicRoom9916@gmail.com. Link in the, or, you know, in the description. You know, email me and I'll see if I can send it to you. We'll see what happens. But it's only 8 seconds long. It's from Twitter. And I gotta keep all this out of the main video, or the thumbnail, because, you know, they'll copyright me. They might even copyright me for the picture. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this out. Because he looks awesome. And, let me flip on the side here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, turn it up. Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's do this. Boing! We are Venom. Oh! Woo! That's Venom, baby! Woo! Ooh, that was so much better than that 70 Show's dude is Venom. Whatever his name was, I forgot. Ooh, boy, if you don't want to know what happens, I'll tell you. So you got Tom Hardy's face. He's holding a dude up with his hand. Don't see any claws or anything. Don't see the spider symbol if that's on there. All you see is the symbiote come up his face with the teeth, and then encapsule his face. You see the eyes come down. Then you see his mouth actually move, so it's not like Eddie Brock's mouth talking, it's Venom's face actually talking. Then all you hear is the dude scream as he gets his tongue out, and a sound that sounds similar to almost like the Indominus Rex. I'd say the high-pitched kind of roar he does. That's what it sounds like. I gotta see that again. Woo, boy! Or Venom. Oh, baby, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh, that's sweet. And it's only an 8-second part of the trailer. Hopefully they release it soon. Maybe they'll release it in front of Infinity War. I doubt it, though. We're only 4 days out. Don't know. Maybe they will do it. Whoo. Man, this is looking awesome. Man, I got some poison ivy on my face, man. Whew. Looking bad today. And I want to do this into a movie chat. So I want to talk about a few other things. Very few things. So we got Venom. We got that out of the way. Don't really have much in terms of other like controversies or anything I want to talk about. Except for Deadpool 2, which apparently we're going to have Juggernaut. We're going to get Juggernaut in it, man. And we kind of actually technically might have seen Juggernaut when that clip of the second trailer when Colossus goes and he punches something that looks like Juggernaut's dome. And apparently there have been rumors that we'll get Juggernaut in the movie for quite some time. I wonder where he'll fit in, though. I imagine it'll probably be a short fight scene or something like that. But I'd really like to see how that goes. Because I'm a long-time fan of Juggernaut, Kane Marco. I actually got a figure up there of Juggernaut. But, you know, as far back as X-Men Evolution, and then into the X-Men animated series, Juggernaut, and then let's try and forget whatever happened to Juggernaut in X-Men 3, The Last Stand. But, yeah, man, it's gonna be really cool to get Juggernaut. I really, really hope that it's true, because he's one of my favorite X-Men villains, of course. I can't wait to see how he looks. And then hope he's like all beefed up, bigger than Colossus, and all that, man. You know, whatever that emerald that he has that gives him his strength, and make him not a mutant. Because that was really stupid how they did that. Because it's always emphasized in the comics he's not a mutant. So I really hope that they do that for Deadpool 2. Then the last bit of news is, what do you? I imagine y'all probably want my opinion on the new Titans controversy. You know, I'll just post 1 and then 2. So first, let's go on Starfire. Now, the actress has come out and said that it's taken out of context, you know, and all that. Actually, I think I've already talked about this. I talked about that in the Deadpool 2 trailer, and I said something pretty funny. I said she looked like a ghetto Cruella de Vil. Because if that's her real coat, ooh, girl, you don't need to be wearing that. Hey. Especially walking around with that Starfire, that crappy Starfire dress, because I don't like the dress at all. Don't like it at all. Okay, my phone had to cut off there. But anyway, I think they did some major improvements, especially with skin color. Now, if you've been on my channel for a long time, for the longest time, I've had a little war with not portraying characters the way they look in the comics. Now, and I'll admit, sometimes I'm really wrong. I don't think I was wrong about the Michelle Jones thing, her being MJ. I think it was a really, really dumb cop-out, to be honest, man. I just think it was really, really stupid. I couldn't stand her character. I'll have to do that in my overdue reviews of Spider-Man Homecoming. Could not stand her character. It's just those kinds of people, you know, like she wasn't really progressive, but you know, but she's also a Debbie Downer, but you know what I mean, like conspiracy theorists, you know, with the deleted scene with Captain America, you know, the whole thing with the Washington Monument, all that. I understand that's a whole about her character, and it was kind of funny. I just thought she was incredibly annoying. I think it's also some bias, because I don't like her as an actress either. However, I do want to see her in some other movies she's played in, like the Greatest Showman. So maybe that movie will, because I'm still lingering in the past with Shake It Up, and I can't stand the memories of that show. Oh. But anyway, off of Zendaya. She's not orange, or at least the darker, dark Donald Trump orange, kind of. If you know what I mean, she has to be orange, and she has to have the green eyes, which I imagine they're probably going to either CGI in, probably, because they're sort of glowing, but I could see, I don't think it would look as good with practical contacts, so I can understand that. But I hope they don't, just leave it as it is, leave her look as it is. Because, to me, we've had kind of a problem with, I want to say this, black washing, to a sense. You got the chick from Hellboy who was like a redhead. It's all redheads now. Redhead from, Ireland, the freckles and everything. She's black now. You got Mary Jane. And, the whole thing with Hellboy, too. What's his name who plays Ajax in Deadpool? He dropped out because everyone complained that he wasn't Asian, which I can agree with. I'm actually glad that happened, because I think comic book characters should be portrayed accurately. And I'm going to hold firm to that. Then you got, Michelle Jones, Zendaya, Mary Jane. It's MJ. Everyone, you cannot just say, oh, we got an MJ in here, but, it's just not connected. It's a total coincidence. Yeah, you're calling her MJ in a Spider-Man movie. Man. Should have gotten Shailene Woodley. Oh, wait, no. That was a, yeah. I should have thought of that for a second there. Anyway, and then, let's see, what was I thinking? This was Zendaya, or, got my head off of Zendaya. With her, I can't remember her name, who plays as Starfire in the show. And then, Domino and Zazie Beetz, which I complained about a while back, because Domino is my favorite female comic book characters. By far one of my favorite. I think she's funny. She's as funny as Deadpool. I always liked her look. She's got that dark blue and then the white and everything, the dark eye patch. Loved her in like the animated X-Men or Wolverine the X-Men. I just think she's a cool character. And, as much as I think I'm going to enjoy her portrayal, because I think Zazie Beetz pulled off and being funny and all that, I just wish, because there's fan art out there, or of what she would have looked like if she was, you know, comic accurate. And I thought she looked really good. But, you know, they're doing this whole thing with, like, the no melanin in her, you know, around her eye and a real mutation, which is interesting, but I would have rather had her comic accurate look. But that's just what I mean. It's not a huge problem, you know, it's not the blackwash of Hollywood is caving in. No, it's not that. It's just, you know, just a few instances of comic book characters are just, you know what I mean, I don't like it. I have no problem with, you know, black women playing these characters. You know what I mean? I mean, you got Gamora, Zoe Saldana, and she is great as Gamora. Like, that's what I mean. It probably doesn't even cost that much for the practical makeup, man. You know, just paint her green. She looks like Gamora. I mean, paint her orange. She looks like Starfire. Give her the green lighty eyes. Give her white skin. Literally, white skin. White. Ooh, we're gonna whitewash the black skin. White skin Domino with the little blue spade around the eye and the blue hair. Don't cop out MJ in a Spider-Man movie. But that's my point of all that. So what do y'all think of all this? I've talked about, you know, Juggernaut, Venom, the Titans. Oh, I forgot. Beast Boy and Raven's look. Raven, you know, this is them walking around set, I thought, from what I heard. You know, we originally got that first kind of look with, of Robin and then Hawk and Dove. And I thought they looked great. I'm not really familiar with Hawk and Dove. Robin, though, looked great. I thought he looked really, really cool. Even though he's the Dick Grayson Robin, and that's kind of the outfit of Tim Drake's Robin, you know, either way, I really still hope, that's a fan theory, I really do hope Red Hood would be in this. That would be so cool. But then you look at Beast Boy, and I don't have a problem with his, you know, Adidas jacket. I don't really have a problem with it because it really looks like his comic accurate colors, and to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to a whole bunch of skin tights, you know, and all that. You know, the padding and all that isn't really needed, so I see that as more practical for Beast Boy. But I find this a cop-out for, you know, just his hair to be green. However, how is it going to work in the show? Is he going to be regular color? You know, there's also a fan theory, too, is there's something around their necks, I thought I heard, and that's what keeps them looking normal around, you know, regular people, and kind of undercover kind of thing. And I actually would like that if that turns out to be true. So that's why I'm going to hold off a little bit on the criticisms of it so far. Even though I didn't really hold back so much on Starfire. But, is he going to be green throughout the rest of the show, or is he just going to turn green and then when he becomes into one of his animal forms? Raven, I think she looks fine. I think she needs a lot of little touch-ups to the costume, to be honest. Considering the other versions we've gotten with Raven in different media. Let's forget Teen Titans Go, please. And let's forget that godforsaken film Teen Titans Go to the movies is even coming out this year. Oh, hope it doesn't even break the $1 mark, let alone 1 cent mark. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and be sure to check out my previous videos for Lake Placid Legacy, which came out last night, and the live stream. I'm sorry we didn't get to do the Jelly Bean or the Bean Boozled Challenge. We were just really tired from the weekend. Oh, and I got some of the stuff for the prom thing and all that, so I'm going to be putting out my prom video and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toy hunt, which is all collabed into each other. So stay tuned for that video later on, but I'm going to get this one done first. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Well, that was really bad. Usually I can do a really good Venom impression. And stay tuned for more videos. And I did that 1,600 subscriber mark. We are Venom.